Hello, and welcome to the premiere episode of STEM POV. With this episode, we mark the beginning of our first topic, the science behind COVID-19. Before we begin, I want to introduce Aravind Venkatachalam, the president of the HumanWho chapter located in Frisco, Texas. He's also will be the speaker presenting the information for this very special first episode. Now, if you haven't heard of COVID-19, you're either a time traveler or you just haven't woken up from a coma. But since there are some of us who somehow have forgotten there's a global pandemic and feel that it's quite necessary to travel to our favorite summer destinations, let us address it once more just to remind a few of our forgetful friends. Before we get into that, let me introduce my fellow co-host, Vamsi Putty. Vamsi, you could take it from here.
Thanks, Srikar. Just as a reminder, COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, is an infectious disease that has affected more than 12 million people worldwide and killed more than 500,000 people. Now, those are some stats. However, those are just the people who've been directly affected by the virus. If you think even deeper, every last soul on this earth has been affected by COVID, some in a positive, but most in a negative way. There are millions of people who have lost their jobs, homes, and families due to this virus, and some people still feel that is a hoax cooked up by the government. Okay, enough of me talking, let's start off with the basics. So what exactly is the coronavirus? Aravind Venkatachalam is here to answer that question.
All right, thanks guys. The coronavirus has many names, with COVID-19 being the more formal one. But scientifically speaking, the coronavirus is referred to as SARS-CoV-2.
Okay.
Like most scientific names, it is a mouthful. So we're going to stick with COVID-19 for now. So let's break it down.
Yeah, I think we should stick with COVID-19 too.
First, let's look at some of the common words being thrown around. These days, words like pandemic and epidemic are thrown around
They
in a very casual manner. So what exactly do these words mean? Well, a pandemic is an epidemic that has spread over multiple countries or continents.
Okay, yeah.
Basically COVID-19. However, this kind of brings the question, what is an epidemic? And an epidemic, by definition, is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or region.
Gotcha.
You know, common definitions. So here's a word that's less common. Endemic.
Yeah,
but I think Srikar knows a bit about this.
Yeah, I've been dying to explain this. I don't know why, but I just like this term so much. So an endemic is a disease that is constant at a specific location. So an example of an endemic would be malaria and Ebola, since they constantly happen in Africa. So that disease is mostly found and diagnosed by people that reside in Africa. So that's an endemic.
So now let's move on to the real core stuff. All right. So inside the coronavirus cell, there's RNA. So RNA is a genetic material that can reproduce.
Yeah.
And around that genetic material is like this capsule. And then on the outside of that capsule are these spikes.
Right.
These spikes are really, really important. These spikes are the reasoning behind the name. All right.
Okay.
So these spikes form like a crown around the cell. And that's how the cell actually got the name coronavirus. And, in 2019, the cell, it created a disease in China. And that's why the disease was originally named COVID-19, right? Coronavirus in 2019.
Yeah.
So then, the term coronavirus became more popular because of the way the cell was shaped with the crown and stuff.
I hate to chime in, but doesn't that mean England's in trouble?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Now, the World Health Organization has created an official name, SARS-CoV-2, like I said before. Which means that this COVID-19 is the second generation daughter virus of the SARS virus.
Okay.
And this is pretty important because the SARS virus came out in 2003, 4, 5, right?
Right.
That's been a while since then. And so this means that we're a step ahead than where we were 17 years ago.
Yeah,
and we
so
can
true,
use
though.
all of that research and data we've gathered in the past 17 years to better understand
so true.
COVID-19.
Yeah. I think we should end this one right here on a positive note, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I just think if we drone too much, we'll lose all the following. So I think next episode we should look into exactly how the virus spreads and what dangers it entails. But until then, stay safe, stay tuned for our next episode.
Well, thank you, Aravind, for taking the time to appear on the first episode of this brand new podcast.
Well, it's my pleasure, guys. Great service you're doing here.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of luck for the future episodes.
Thank you. Once again, thanks for watching. We have more great episodes coming soon. We hope to keep you aware of coronavirus and educate you a little bit about the background and its facts. Once again, thanks for listening from the STEM POV, and have a great day.